Can hear me? Perfect. Hi Carla, how are you? Just trying to see everything okay from there. So the phone and then the laptop for YouTube as well. So hopefully you can see all that okay. And hopefully it's bright enough and everything or not too dark. Cool. Perfect. Sure, if there's any problems, just write to me on the comments. But I said I have the phone in airplane mode and I have it in charging, so hopefully it should be fine for the whole thing. Okay, so if there's anyone just joining us now, we will begin the workout around 11 o'clock. Just kind of going to let everyone sign in and everything first. And we're just kind of testing out nice and early just to make sure everything's working fine and that everyone can hear us. But we will be starting workout just after 11 o'clock. Yeah, that's right, Thomas. The shorts are back. There was a few requests from some ladies down in Galway, so had to oblige. So shorts are back for now anyway. And just before we do start, do just remember to like us on Facebook. If you could give us a 5-star review, all these little things do help as we are a charity. So any kind of support, we'd greatly appreciate it. And equally, do please feedback to us what you'd like to see. So we're hoping to continue these videos, and we might explore other avenues we can do with the video. So do please just let us know what you'd like to see. And thanks very much for joining us. Hello, Catherine. How are you? Good to see you. I saw you were working out yesterday with Paul and some of the guys in Ballyfermot, so I hope you're all well. Good to hear from you. And some of these will actually be a little bit similar to what we do in Ballyfermot at the start, so just a little mini circuit of exercises, so it should be good. And welcome along, Siobhan. Thanks very much for joining us. If anyone is curious, this is my conservatory, so we're just kind of adapting to the situation, and hopefully this works all right. It's kind of quite bright here, but I've just kind of closed all the blinds, so hopefully not too bright or anything there for us. So I'd say we'll start in just over 5 minutes now. We'll get started, but again, just kind of conscious just to give everyone a chance to get set up. I know even from our end it can be difficult just to get everything set up on time, and equally I think when people are trying to get their own little setup at home, so just give a few more minutes before we start. Morning, Derek. Very welcome. I know you've been doing a couple of the workouts, so good man, fair play. I think this is day 4 of them now. I could be wrong. Maybe Paul or somebody will comment. I think it's day 4 anyway. And welcome along, Sheila, Pauline, very welcome. As saying, we will just get started now in a few minutes now. Just going to do a little mini circuit. It'll be 5 exercises. 3 will be upper body, 2 will be lower body. Just a little quick home workout that we'll do 3 rounds of. But again, just going to give another few minutes, just let everyone get set up. And just in the meantime, do please like us on Facebook. If you can leave us a review, that's brilliant. Just all these little things will help us grow, as we are a charity, so we really do appreciate any support. And Stephanie, how are you? Good to see you. Marie, how are you? How are we doing? Thanks, Ballyfermot gang. Good to see you're all doing well. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you now that I've been on TV again. Don't worry. And welcome along, Wicklow COPD there as well. Welcome along. Very welcome. Knees stable. Let's do one more. Perfect. So right there. Okay, I'm just taking everyone can see me okay there from that position, just where I'm seated here. Hopefully you can see everything all right there, any of the movements. Just doing a little test out just so we can all see everything perfectly there. Works okay. Okay, so we'll just start now, a minute or two, nearly at 11 o'clock, so we'll start now in a minute. We'll just have a little warm up and then we'll do a little circuit routine, 3 rounds of 5 exercises. It'll really be 6 in practice, but 5 movements. So looking forward to doing that. Quick check. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, so as I said, I just had to get the shorts back out by request and some nice 90s classics with the runners as well, to spruce it up a bit. All working good, perfect. And Cod and Mead, perfect. Welcome along. Okay, so 11 o'clock. So again, I'll just maybe give a little introduction and then we'll get straight into our workout. So again, these are just home workouts we're doing for you guys at home, just trying to keep everyone active and adapting to the situation. So this is just in my own house here, and that's what you're going to do at home. Just work out in your home. You can do workouts like this. You can do it with myself, but you could do it again later in the day. Just choose any elements of it that you like. Just pick and choose, use them throughout the day. Equally, like just going forward, please give us feedback. We're just trying to work with you guys, whatever you guys want to see. We're trying to just provide some content and we're learning from it and just trying to adapt, as I say. Again, if you could just like us on Facebook and leave us a review. So we are a charity, so any kind of support like that is greatly appreciated. So let's just get, I think, straight into the workout. And we're just going to go with a little warm up first. And any problems along the way, if I'm not loud enough or anything, do just write and let me know. But we'll get started and we will go with our warm up first. So the first thing I want to do, just to lift up, hands to the side of my head, elbows are up, and I'll slowly draw a nice big deep breath in. So air in, arms open out to the side, and then release, relax the arms in. Air in, open the arms out, release, relax the arms in. So again, air in through nose, arms open out, air back out through mouth. Arms relaxing. 2 more. Air in and release. Once more. Air in and release. Perfect. Now, just to switch on to my chest. Hands up at about chest height. My fingers are pointed towards you on the camera. And I just press forward out from my chest, slowly back in. You can see I'm keeping the hands up at about chest height. And I'm just pressing away from my chest. So just warming up, just switching our upper bodies on. Just connecting with our chest here as I press forward, straight out from my chest. So just a couple of reps here, pressing straight out from your chest. Perfect. Now, if I turn the hands so they're pointed up to the ceiling, and now I press straight up towards the ceiling. So now I'm going to switch the shoulders on. Just pressing straight up towards the ceiling, just warming ourselves up, just preparing for some of the harder movements ahead. I'm just pressing up towards the ceiling. Excellent. Now, just to switch the arms on, elbows in by your sides, fixed, locked into position. And we're just going to start off curling hands to shoulders. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just speed that movement up a little bit. You can see I'm just going a little bit faster now. And then let's step it up a gear. So like in a car away, just go a little bit faster again. And then finally, let's go full speed ahead now. Nice and fast, just curling up and down. Keep the elbows in, hands to shoulders. You can even hear my voice, just warming myself up. Hands to shoulders, getting those arms active. And rest down. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Now, let's just lift the right leg up and push forward in circles. So my right leg pressing forward in circles. Like you're on a bike with this one, but just with that one leg pushing forward in circles. And then if I swap over to my left leg, and again, I'll just push forward in circles. So just pressing the leg forward in circles. Switching on the leg. Now I'm going to do those same actions, but backwards. So right leg up, and let's go backwards. So slowly going backwards with that right leg. Just going to switch on the hip here. And then I'm going to do the same with my left leg. So up and slowly roll backwards. So just backwards with that left leg. And just for anyone joining us, just warming up here, just preparing for the main circuit, which we're going to do now. So just warming up. Very welcome along if you're just joining us. Okay, so just going to move into our main circuit next. We'll just check the comments first, just make sure there's no issues there. All good. Perfect. Doesn't seem to be any problems there. Perfect. So I'm going to give us 5 movements, a little circuit. We're going to work for roughly 40-45 seconds, and we'll have a little rest in between, maybe 10-15 seconds. Okay. So I will just give a little run through of the 5 movements and show you an adaptation so you can do it seated or standing for each movement. And you don't need anything. This will all be body weight, so we don't need anything. Just a good sturdy chair. And if you need a little bit of support from a counter, that's absolutely fine. Okay. So first movement. So I'm just going to demonstrate in a standing position. This will be a nice chest exercise. Arms will be out by my side. I think elbows about shoulder height. I'll go across chest, open back out. So this is just a little demonstration of our first movement. I just call this one a chest butterfly. And if I find that difficult standing, exactly the same action in a seated position. Exercise number 2. Arms will be out by your side. And I just think thumbs up. So if I just zoom in there, see that action of having thumbs up out by my side. And this will be a rotation up and down. So we'll just rotate. The reason I include the thumbs up, it just gives me a little bit of visual feedback. So I can just check in and see that the arms are rotating. Okay, so that will be the second movement. And again, seated, exactly the same format. Exercise number 3 will be elevated arm curls. So your arms will be out in front again. I might just show that one from the side. So see, elbows are up and you'll just bring hands to shoulders. So part of the challenge here will be to keep those elbows elevated. And again, exactly the same action in a seated position if you need. Moving down to lower body. Hands on hips. I'll lift my right knee up. I try and get the knee in line with my hip. Back down. So good lift, back down. If I am not comfortable, I will do exactly the same motion in a seated position, but nice and controlled. And we'll do right, then left leg. Final movements, and again, there'll be an adaptation for each. Be standing nice and tall, hands together, or to your side if you need. And you're just going to go down over 5 seconds. So squat down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5 seconds drop. If that's not comfortable for you, your action as an adaptation will be 2 legs out pause for 5 seconds. I'm not actually going to do a descent when I keep the legs out. I'm just going to hold them up 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're not comfortable with the squat, just go with the leg pause. Okay? So I'm just going to get started now. Perfect. All okay there? So sorry, there was just, I think, a message popped up. I have my phone aircon play mode, but something popped up there. Okay, so let's get started. 5 movements, but 6 little blocks of work. So I'm just going to put my timer on at the side here, and we're going to get started. Okay, exercise number 1, arms by your side, elbows up about shoulder level, and let's begin. Arms across chest, open back out. Cross chest, open back out. So think elbows towards each other, back out. So a lot of the time with this one, we just push the hands together, but I want those elbows going in towards each other as well here. So get a nice squeeze across my chest, and then I just open back out. So again, just squeeze across chest, open back out. A really nice one just for the chest here, upper body. And if I can keep those elbows up at about shoulder level, I'll get a nice little burn in my chest. So we'll just continue on with this action for another couple of seconds here. 1. Now, setting up our next movement. Arms out by your sides, thumbs are up. So as I show the camera there, thumbs up, arms out to your side, and again, seated if you need. And let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Rotate down, rotate up. So think of your arms slowly twisting. Avoid a kind of sharp twist. Just think slow movement. A little bit of mobility work in your shoulders here. Not wrong if you feel the arms burning on this one as well. And I can just look to my side and use my thumbs as a little cue. Thumbs up, thumbs down. And I'll just rotate as far as I can between the 2 positions. Just thumbs up and thumbs down. And we'll just continue on. Last couple of seconds. Just that rotation. Perfect. Movement number 3, another upper body one. If I bring those arms out straight in front, just make sure everything's okay. Looks good, thank you. It's good that everything's working okay. Arms are out, and as you see, I keep elbows up at about shoulder level, so they're not down, they're right out in front. And let's begin. Hands to shoulders. So for this one, we're trying to keep nice tension on the arms. Shoulders also very active again. So just think hands, curl to shoulders. Keep the elbows up. As I tire, elbows naturally start to drift down, but keep them up. Keep the work on your arms and shoulders. Okay? So about 10 seconds left with this movement. Let's continue on. Feel a little burn in the arms, shoulders. All good. We'll just continue on. And rest down, okay? So moving to lower body. Just make sure everything's working okay there. Good to hear, Paul. So if you need, perform this action seated as I now am, but I'm going to demonstrate standing version. Hands on hips and begin. Right knee up, back down to your side. Or directly down to the floor, apologies. Right knee up, back down. What I meant to say is I'll also demonstrate from the side, just to give a nice view. Knee up, back down. If I can get knee up to about hip height, that's great. Really not looking for speed on this movement. I would just think a little bit of control. So I'd rather get a little pause, slowly down, and just mindful of balance all the time on this one. So let's maybe get last couple of lifts here. And we'll get one more. Back down, okay? Take a few seconds, shake the legs out if we need. And now we'll begin on our left leg. And again, if I feel unbalanced, uncomfortable, I could use a counter for support, or just sit down into your chair and perform this from a seated position. So again, knee up, slowly down. And again, I would rather get a little bit of height as opposed to going too fast and not getting much lift. So I really want to switch on and connect with my hip on this movement. So good lift, slowly down. If you found this was actually quite comfortable, One I know the Ballyfermot guys will know very well. Keep your foot off the floor as if you're on a pump, and that'll just put a lot more tension on. But some of us might find that a little bit difficult. So just pick whatever level you are happy with. And down. Okay. One more movement, again, just quickly. If you're not comfortable with a full sit to stand, your action will be a 5-second pause with the legs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs down, and then continue like that. But for the rest of us, if we're comfortable, I want us to start off standing, hands together, or even down to your side to reach for the arms of your chair if you need. No problem, whatever you're happy with. 5 seconds drop into the chair. So from my hips, push back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5-second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. All the work through my legs. 5-second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5-second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5-second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 2 more. 5 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. And once more. 5 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Okay, so take a quick breather. Grab a bottle of water myself. So that's round 1. Same movements we're going to do again a second time. So let's give yourself a few seconds and we're going to go through those same 5 movements again. So hopefully I'll find that okay. I'll just check in the comments. Everything going okay? Perfect. Seems to be no issues there. Perfect. So, tell you what, let's just get straight in. Not going to take too much rest. Take a little bit longer if you need. Pause at any point you need. But let's just go straight in again. Okay. So, standing or seated, arms out to your side, elbows up about shoulder level. And let's bring arms across chest in 2, 1, and start. Arms across chest. Open back out. I know a lot of guys with COPD watching, so this is actually a really nice movement. Any kind of tightness around the lungs and things strengthening around your chest. So arms across chest, squeeze, open back out. And as much as I can, I like to keep the elbows up nice and high, not dropping too low. And I always say, think elbows towards each other, not just the hands. We get a nice squeeze across the chest and stretch back out. So a really nice upper body movement, really focused on the chest with this one. So we'll just get our last couple of push, open out, and once more. Down, perfect. Second movement. Arms out by your sides, thumbs up. So again, I just show that to the camera, thumbs are up, out by your side, and let's begin the movement. Thumbs down, thumbs up. So it's really just a rotation from your shoulders, but we like to use the thumbs as a visual cue. I can look to my side and I can just see the thumbs going up and back down. So I get that nice movement from my shoulders. And again, you might feel the arms burning on this one. Absolutely fine. One arm at a time if you need it. If you're finding this one really tough, that's no problem. And equally from a seated position is absolutely fine. So let's just continue on. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Last couple of reps. And we'll go once more. Thumbs down and back up. Perfect. Number 3, third upper body. Arms, shoulders going to be very active again. Arms out, palms of the hands are faced up. And again, let's begin. Hands curl to shoulders. Elbows stay up. And I curl hands to shoulders. As I said on the last round, might start to feel a bit tired and the elbows drift. Keep them up as much as you can. But genuinely, maybe if the shoulder just feels a bit sore, let the elbows drop in that case. And that's absolutely fine. You just do what you can, adapt, whatever is comfortable for you. We should feel a nice little burn on the arms, shoulders, particularly with those 3 movements together. So let's just continue on. The last couple of seconds here. Hands to shoulders, keeping the elbows up. And down. Perfect. So now, our lower body movements again. So If you found you were unbalanced maybe the first time or weren't too sure with this one, you can do this movement seated, no problem. But if you felt okay, hands on hips, right foot up off the floor, knee up, back down. So I can just tap my foot back down, that's fine. But a good lift to the knee. I want to try and get that knee up to about hip height and then slowly down. Little pause at the top, slowly down. And as we were saying, if anyone finds themselves very comfortable, you can keep your foot off the floor, not letting it rest down at all. So it's like a pump, and you're just going to put more tension and work onto that hip. If you feel the standing leg active, you're not wrong. It's keeping you stable and balanced in this position. So both sides working. Let's swap. Left leg now. Knee up, slowly back down. Knee up, pause, slowly down. And again, if I felt I was really comfortable, I just keep the foot off the floor, just put a little bit more tension on the hip. Standing leg also keeping me balanced. Equally, if you're seated and want that bit of extra challenge, try and keep foot off the floor. But genuinely, I'm mindful of balance. You set foot down if you need. It's no problem. Okay. And rest. So let's do one more movement in our little mini circuit. Again, our 5 second squat. So 5 seconds to sit down to the chair, or 5 second leg hold if you need. So whichever one you need to choose. But we're going to go with our squat if comfortable. Hands together or out to your side, reaching back for the chair if you need that little bit of comfort. I might show this from the side as well this time. So let's begin. 5 second drop from my hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. Okay. 5 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing through my heels. All the work up through the legs. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5 second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 3 more. 5 second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the legs out in front from a seated position if you need on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And once more. 5 second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Excellent. Okay. So that last one there, just like that, just helps you control the squat. A lot of the time, see people kind of crashing back into the chairs. Just having that little bit of control and a bit of work through the legs, really important. So we're going to do one more round. Really great work, everyone, so far. Probably even hear my voice a little bit breathless now. So that's what we want, just a quick, short blast. So we're going to go straight in. One more round in our circuit, and well done, everyone, so far. Brilliant work. So let's go into our movements, standing or seated. And let's go with our chest again. Arms out, elbows out by your side. Set my timer, sorry. Okay. Sorry, good to go now. Just have a rough timer there to keep me in sync. So elbows out, about shoulder level. Arms across chest. Open back out. So squeeze in, stretch back out. So think of your chest kind of shortens, it squeezes in, and then it stretches open back out. So that's why I call this one chest butterfly. So it's like a butterfly movement with your arms. And as much as we can, keep those arms up. So close that. Sorry, just had a message popped up again there in the way. So arms across chest, open back out. Squeeze in, open back out. Just squeeze in, open back out. Just think all the work on your chest with this one. Okay, so squeeze in, open back out. Perfect. Now, second movement, arms out. So as I was saying, thumbs are up, arms out to your side, and rotate. Thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. And as much as we can, keep the arms up nice and high, about shoulder level. And I can just look at my thumbs to check that I have that nice little bit of movement I want. Work within a range that's comfortable. Don't force it too far. Shoulders can feel a little bit tight, but they should feel good after this one. Again, might feel a little burn along the arms. Absolutely fine as well. So let's just continue on another couple of seconds here. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Nice rotation from the shoulders. Just continue on. Last few. One more. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Perfect. Elevated arm curl next. Arms out straight, so elbows up, hands up, and let's begin. Hands to shoulders, straighten back out. Hands to shoulders, straighten back out. So continue on, and you can see I'm trying to keep the elbows up. Starting to feel tired, a little bit sore third time maybe, that's fine. But we do try and keep those elbows up, keep the work on the arms, and the shoulders might start to burn a little bit as well after the 3 movements together. We'll just continue on. We're nearly there on our last round. Hands to shoulders, keeping elbows up. Okay. And again, seated if you need. Even if you're finding this one really tough standing, even just sitting down, might just find it a little bit more comfortable. And that's no problem. Last reps. And we'll get one more. And down. Brilliant. Down to our lower body now. And again, you should know now, third round, if you need to do this seated, no problem. If you're comfortable and balanced standing, we'll continue standing. Hands on hips, right knee up, back down. Right knee up, back down. If I can get that knee up to about hip height, great. But really just work whatever is comfortable to you. I always say this one, think the action is climbing a stairs, lifting over things, really important, really switches on your hip. Okay, and again, just making sure my body's nice and tall, stable. I'm not going side to side. I should feel balanced all the time on this one. And again, foot off the floor for extra challenge if you felt very comfortable with this one. Okay, now let's swap over to the left leg. Just quickly shake the legs out. Okay, not just doing that because I have shorts, just do shake the legs out. Left knee up, back down. Left knee up, back down. So again, I can just take that little reset on the floor. Equally, if I felt I want to do this one seated, same control. Going at the same controlled pace if you're in a seated position. A good lift, slowly down. And if I want extra challenge, foot stays off the floor. But again, this does require balance. Might not be for everyone. But again, I expect the guys in Ballyferm that this will be no problem. You should be experts at this one by now. So you guys can do this one, no problem. Let's just finish out the last couple of lifts. Little burn in the hips is what we want. And down. Excellent. Last movement again. You have your adaptation. Might even find by the third time the squat's too much. That's no problem. Legs out. You'll pause for 5 seconds and then you'll drop them. Or if you're happy to go along with the squat one more time, we're going to do our 5-second drop. Okay? So we're going to do about 50 reps for this one. Okay? Hands together or out by your side. I'm only joking with the 50 reps. Squat down. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. Push through the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. Back down. From your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. Pushing up through the heels. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5-second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last couple of reps. 5-second drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last rep, a little spicy this one. We're going to go for a 10-second drop or a 10-second leg hold. Do what you're comfortable. Okay? 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Not touching yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25. Let's go back up to 2. 1 rest. I don't think I can hold any longer. So well done on that one. Okay? So that's your workout done. 3 rounds. You could do that a couple of times during the day. You can do, as I said, seated, standing. So even here, my voice doesn't take much to give our body a little challenge. We worked for about 45 seconds per movement, and we had about 10-ish seconds to 15 between each. So that's the kind of guideline you're working off. Add 10 seconds on, you're going to make it a lot harder. Take 10 seconds off, and you make it easier. So pick, choose, and adapt whatever is comfortable for you. So let's just take a little cool down, relax our bodies back. So what I want to do first is just lift the right leg out, just straightened out in front, pause in that position, sticking with the same right leg, lift the knee up and pause. You can see a little shake in the foot there, legs just a little bit tired now, straighten the leg out again. And then once more, just lift that knee up and pause. Perfect. Now, my left leg is out. Again, I'll pause. And then again, if I just lift my knee up, just hold that stretch. And straighten the leg out again. So these are just to relax down. I'm not too focused on technique, anything now. I just want to relax my body down with a couple of stretches, a couple of holds of positions. Knee up again, pause, and back down. Now, arms to the side, just if you have arms along the side of the chair, just make sure to lift the arms up and over. Palms of the hands are faced forward. And I'll just pull the arms back as far as comfortable. And I just open, stretch out that chest. We did a lot of work in our chest, upper body, shoulders as well. And then just relax the arms. Pull back. Again, I'll just hold that position, stretch out, and relax. And then let's go once more. Pull the arms back. And relax forward, okay? Just another one, if I just show from the side, because we did do a lot of work on the shoulders, upper body. Arms are out straight, hands face up. Keep your body straight. Press forward from the shoulders and hold. Just a couple of seconds. Might feel a little shake in the arms, that's fine, that's what we want. And then relax. Body stays straight. Press the arms forward again. Just hold for a couple of seconds. And back down. Perfect. So let's just go with one little breathing exercise. What I'll do here is arms out to the side. And what I'm going to do, or actually start with the hands on my shoulders, apologies. Hands on shoulders. Now, draw a big deep breath in. In through nose, open the arms. Release through mouth, close arms in. Air in through nose. Arms out. Release. Close in. Air in. Arms out. Release. Arms come in. Once more. Air in. Arms out. Release. Arms close in. Perfect. So just before we finish, again, if we could just say, please do like us on Facebook. If you can leave a review, all these things do help as we are a charity. So we do really appreciate any help. We're trying to stream the videos on YouTube as well. But for now, the 11 o'clock will always be on Facebook. But we should also hopefully have them on YouTube. But we'll mainly stick with Facebook for the moment. We'll be back again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And again, any kind of feedback, please do let us know. We just want to keep you guys active and keep bringing your work out. So anything you'd like to see more of, do please let us know. And say main thing is just to like us on Facebook and subscribe, share, anything like that would be greatly appreciated. So really do appreciate your support and keep going, everyone. Great workout. Have a nice rest after that. So well done, everyone. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Good luck now. And just thanks to all the Ballyfermot gang. Well done, thinking of you all. So great work, everyone. Great to have you all on board, and everyone else too. Thanks very much.